I wonder how many charities have to deal with things that small businesses deal with that we kind of elevator pitch crypto to when it comes to like chargebacks and transaction fees and maybe even like accounts being frozen for whatever reason. I'm sure they see the light when there's all those traditional issues and they're like, oh, we could be doing this with crypto. Like I'm sure somebody has donated with a credit card and then called their credit card up and said, you know what, somebody stole my credit card, and they get their money back because maybe they had donators remorse or something.
For sure. Yeah, just like anything, there are chargebacks. Like getting into this business, it made me deeply familiar with the payment processing side of things. But yeah, but statistically, the nonprofit sector is a lower level of chargeback, so they get a slightly better rate for processing, even with Stripe. Normal companies pay, I think, 2.99% plus 30 cents a transaction or something like that, and I think it goes down to 2.29 if you're a nonprofit and have it all set up properly. So I'm sure there's more like regulation, stipulation, reporting and stuff that has to go along with being a nonprofit. But yeah, I think it's less on the fraud side, I hope at least.
Yeah, it's true. Well, have you kind of figured a way to, you incorporate DAOs and other, proposal systems into this model where, Bitcoin Cash has proposals that you could submit and like, something to like where they could have the events be sponsored by, the DAO and the DAO can contribute to the charity in and just get brand recognition during the event or something like that. Sort of like how like concerts get like Red Bull to sponsor and they just put Red Bull logos everywhere. Maybe
Yeah.
something like that, but for good, for nice.
Yeah, not something like we have infrastructure set up for right now. We're building out a really cool feature called squads that allow people to bring in their entire community to be able to message and activate on when they are throwing events and kind of build a hub around. So that would be like the closest thing that we would have to a DAO. That would then get into like allowing a group of people to select when they want the party to be, or what they want the food to be, or how they want the event to be procured.
Or if they want a
Looking at stuff
logo
like
on the
that.
banner, right? Like when people walk in. So like
Yeah.
a project, essentially a project or a DAO or community could join my nice industries community and they could start suggestion, hey, we'll donate this if you put our logo on the banner or something, or if you mention us on the invite on the tickets or something. So yeah, I guess that's a
Yeah.
way for them to join my community instead of it being like B2B, it'd be more B2P.
Yeah, I love it.